I wanted to be a filmmaker because I knew, ever since I was very young, that because of my disability, I would not be able to communicate at the same pace with other people, and tell stories that would make a connection with them, and leave a long-lasting impression on their lives. I wanted to be a filmmaker because it's my way of communicating with people intimately, letting people know who I was, and what I wanted to say through my films, even if the standard way of communicating through speaking did not always play in my favor. As a result of my physical disability, I have difficulty controlling my muscles, but also my disability limits me from doing everything I want to do. For me, having control of what happens to the characters and events on the screen is my way of having complete control over my life, and deciding what will happen to the lives of the people I portray in my films, even if I don't always have control over what happens in my own life. I've always been attracted to The Raven ever since I read it in the 6th grade. It took me till now to realize why I was so drawn to this piece of writing. To me, it's the story of losing a loved one and the choices we have to make. The subject of death has always been on my mind ever since I was young, and stems back to questions I had regarding my birth, which was very difficult. I often wonder what it would be like if I had not lived, and if the world would have been different, and how would people react. It was very clear to me when I first decided to make The Raven into a film, that I wanted to make the character of Lenore be very important in the story. The main difference between the poem and the film is that the poem for me talks about Lenore and her death, but doesn't focus on how she died. In my opinion, that is the most important part. To me, Lenore is an embodiment of myself in a more attractive state of being, without a disability to limit me in how I appear to the public.
Russell things. Right, so it's MOS, right?
Is there any way you're gonna hang it up there?
Where am I standing, Alex?
Yeah, you're standing right now. We are about to do the last title scene in the Manhattan.
Okay, you would. I would. If we could do that, we could do it now, and I think that's the last big shot.
Yeah,
Am I yelling at the Raven?
yeah, you're screaming.
Screaming in general.
Take thy form from off my door!
You're angry. We are.
It's hot in this room. Everyone's pretty patient here, so we're slogging through. Who said it was easy?
Well, I want to try to get this shot. I mean, I understand that there's some problems with the continuity of the script and stuff.
Are we ready?
It looks great. We need a sign back here that says director, that's all.
I have
Don't you
one.
think? You have one?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get it on there.
Overall, I feel it was a absolutely fantastic day of shooting.